You've built a TradingView strategy and it performs well. Maybe it's already running live, trading your own account automatically. So here's a question worth asking. Is trading your own account the only way that strategy makes you money? Or is it just the first one? In this video, we're covering 5 different ways a profitable TradingView strategy can generate income. We'll start with the obvious one, and we'll end with one most people never even consider. One thing before we get into it, everything in this video assumes the strategy actually works. Automation, distribution, monetization, none of that fixes a strategy that loses money. It just adds a delivery mechanism on top of whatever the strategy already does. So if you're not confident in the strategy yet, that's where to start. Everything else builds on top of that. With that said, let's get into the 5. This is the starting point, and it's where Tickerly's core functionality lives. Your strategy generates a signal on TradingView. Tickerly receives it. The trade executes on your exchange automatically, around the clock. You can do this on spot markets or on leveraged futures. The difference between the two is really about risk and capital efficiency, not mechanics. Spot means you're trading contracts of the actual ticker, or in some cases a CFD. Futures let you control a larger position with less capital, using leverage, which amplifies both the gains and the losses your strategy produces. Either way, the setup is identical, one connection to your exchange. Your strategy's alerts pointed at Tickerly, and it runs. This is the foundation. Everything else on this list builds on the fact that your strategy is now running automatically, reliably, without you. Here's the limitation with trading your own money. Your account size is your account size. If your strategy has an edge, that edge is capped by how much capital you can put behind it. Prop firms solve that. You take an evaluation, you prove your strategy is profitable within their risk parameters, and they give you access to a funded account, often significantly larger than what you're trading with personally. You keep a share of the profits, often a large one. The challenge has always been, how do you run an automated TradingView strategy on a prop firm account? Most prop firms operate on MetaTrader 4 or 5, and most TradingView automation tools simply don't support that. Tickerly does. Its MetaTrader integration connects directly to MT4 and MT5 terminals, which means your TradingView strategy can trade a prop firm account exactly the same way it trades your own, same alerts, same automation, same reliability. The strategy doesn't change, only the capital behind it does. This one flips the relationship. Instead of you trading someone else's capital, other people's capital follows yours. Several major exchanges have a copy trading or lead trader program. Binance has one. Blofin has one, others do too. You register as a lead trader or a master trader. Other users allocate funds to automatically copy your trades. And in exchange, you earn a share of their profits, typically somewhere around 10%. Here's where Tickerly's role gets interesting. You connect Tickerly to your Binance lead trader account or your Blofin master trader account, the same way you'd connect to any other exchange account. Your TradingView strategy runs exactly as it always has. Tickerly executes the trades on that account, and because it's registered as a lead account, every trade your strategy makes is automatically mirrored into the accounts of everyone following you. You're not doing anything extra. You're running the same automated strategy you already have, just on an account type that pays you for other people using it too. This is a different model. Again, instead of executing trades on someone else's behalf, you sell access to the signals themselves. Other people execute them on their own accounts. This is especially common in the MetaTrader world. MT4 and MT5 both have established signal provider ecosystems, where traders can pay to subscribe to receive your trade signals directly into their own terminals. Here's where Tickerly fits. Its MetaTrader integration isn't just for executing your own trades, it can also be configured to distribute signals outward. Your TradingView strategy fires an alert, Tickerly receives it, and instead of or in addition to executing a trade on your account, It pushes that signal out to subscribers' MT4 or MT5 terminals. Your strategy becomes the source. Tickerly becomes the distribution layer, and every subscriber is in effect running your strategy on their own account in real time. This last one is different from everything else on this list, and that's worth saying plainly because it's an important option in its own right. Up to now, every method has been about running your strategy for yourself, for a prop firm, for copy traders, for signal subscribers. This one is about selling the strategy as intellectual property. TradingView has an invite-only script marketplace where you can publish a strategy and charge for access either a one-time fee or a recurring subscription. Buyers get the script itself. What they do with it, run it manually, automate it through Tickerly or anything else, is entirely up to them. This is a completely different kind of income. It's not tied to trading performance month to month. It's tied to how good your strategy is as a product, how well it's documented, how it performs across different market conditions, and how well you can communicate its value to other traders. If your strategy is genuinely well built, this is often the most overlooked option on this list. So, 5 ways, same strategy, trade it yourself. Trade it for a prop firm, let others copy it, sell access to its signals, or sell the strategy itself. Most people only ever do the first one. But once your strategy is running reliably, all 5 ways become genuinely accessible to you using the right tool. You're not building new infrastructure for each one, you're pointing the same automated strategy at different opportunities. And it's where Tickerly comes in to help you achieve those ways. Links in the description, 30-day free trial. Also, if you've got a strategy that you think could work for one of the parts in this video, drop a comment and let me know what you have going on. Happy trading!